start a program. I'm going to ask my dad, who's an artist, to make a portrait of Christa McAuliffe for the front of that silver dollar. And on the back, I'm going to have a scene of her talking to kids with that famous statement she made: I touch the future, I teach. And I said, we'll take it to Washington and we'll get them to make a commemorative silver dollar, and we'll put the logo of FIRST on that. And we'll let all the proceeds from that commemorative coin not only help us promote FIRST and recognize teachers like my mom, but also the resources and the prestige of being the first organization ever to be on currency. And they said, Dean, it's almost impossible to get that because everybody wants commemorative currency. You'll never get it. And I said, well, I'm never going to give up. And for 20 years, I tried and tried and tried. For 20 years, I go back.
Wow.
Finally, when we had so many teams, I realized we have teams in every state. We now have teams, or we did a couple of years ago, in every congressional district. I made homework from the stage at the championship, from the stage in front of 50,000 people. I put up a picture of a simple piece of legislation that says there shall be a commemorative coin. It shall have Christa McAuliffe on the front. It shall have this famous, it shall have the logo of FIRST. And I said to every team out there, you're going to take this legislation and you're going to go see your congressperson and your senator and tell them you want them to back the legislation to make this happen, to recognize teachers, of which there were plenty in that audience, and recognize the importance of technology and courage and the adventure of going into space and the risk. And lo and behold, after everybody said you'll never get it, and to get a coin done, the Constitution said so, you don't need 51% supermajority. You need two-thirds of the Senate and two-thirds of the House. So I was told back then in the last administration, they can't get anything passed. You'll never get two-thirds of the Senate and two-thirds of the House to agree. Well, they were wrong. And I got the legislation passed, and we have a commemorative silver dollar with Christa McAuliffe on the front and her famous statement on the back, and about 70,000 of these solid silver dollars were made. And right on that coin, it has the FIRST logo and the name FIRST, which is the first time in the history of the United States the Department of the Treasury has ever done such a thing.